All right, welcome back. About 9:40 on Thursday, the 5th.
Sure.
And this is just kind of a storm, kind of a mid-storm recap. I have a quiz for you first. Who said the best defense is a good offense?
John Madden.
Close. George Washington.
Oh.
But it's more widely attributed to Bill Belichick.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. So anyway, and that's what we did. You know, we were really prepared for the storm. You're going to talk about the fact that it didn't hit us as badly as we had expected. Thank goodness. We still had a lot of damage.
Yeah, sure.
But fortunately, no injuries, no fires so far. And so again, being prepared was the proper approach. And you know, thanks to the public works crews who were out. Monterey Fire, we had again extra firefighters. Thank you for being out there. Carmel Police were fantastic. CERT had lit up their facilities up at Vista Lobos. We went out and visited a bunch of people yesterday. Thank you all for doing what you do. You know, these are the people who, again, when we're hunkering down inside, are running out into the storm. So please, if you see them on the street, not during the storm, but if you see them in the future, thank them for their efforts. Yeah. And a very heartfelt thanks from myself and our team and the city council. And just one more word. There's a lot of people out looking at the storm damage now and the storm surge at the ocean. Please allow the safety vehicles to do the cleanup, the mop up now. Please, if you don't have to go out, stay in your homes. That's the kind of the best advice that we can have with the reprieve that we have this afternoon and tomorrow, and then more rain this weekend. So what do you got?
What do I got? So I was just talking to our public works team this morning. There's been 43 incidents. So like you said, it's not no damage, but it's definitely, you know, we dodged a pretty big bullet, I think. But still, it's 43 incidents, 30 plus or minus of those are tree falls. So there have been a lot of trees that have fallen. Those are various sizes. Not all of them fell on structures. There has been some structure damage.
And those are a mixture of private and public trees.
Correct. That's right. A couple of updates, some actions that are being taken. So Mission Fields, there's been an evacuation order. That means that get out, you don't have a choice. The evacuation site is Carmel Middle School. So folks will be heading over to Carmel Middle School. That area is south of 14th, east of Carmel. You can go to Monterey County Office of Emergency Services website. You can see a map. But that's something to be aware of because of that. The lagoon back up the river is really, really full right now. Yeah,
and again, don't go down there. Those people down there are trying to get out of their homes.
Yeah, and it's dangerous too. I mean, when water gets that full, it moves fast. I mean, you dip a toe in that, it's going to grab you and you're going to be gone. So just don't. There's no reason.
COD's down there. The county's down there. There are pumps set up at the dikes. They're trying to pump water back out into the lagoon from the streets and driveways and things. But that evacuation order for Carmel Lagoon area just came out recently.
Yep, and related to that, they've also shut down Highway 1 south of Rio Road, at least to where Point Lobos is, because of that area as well. So just stay clear of all that. If you don't have to go anywhere, just stay home.
And that's the storm surge has crested Highway 1 at Monastery Beach. Mortuary Beach, so stay away from there, please.
Yep, like you said, just respect those closures. I mean, that was a message that the chief and the officers wanted me to relay to everyone is, you know, there's police tape out there, there's barriers, there's flares, just stay away, just respect those, please. It's not something we need people out there for. If you see something though, please do call the police department. Don't just assume that someone has called it in. Their message is they're happy to get 20 calls about one incident rather than no calls at all. So yeah,
Councilmember Ferlito identified a tree on 9th just this morning that we had not yet flagged. So it may have come down in the interim. And what's the number for the police department non-emergency?
You do it again. You're so good with numbers, remember?
624-6403.
Nailed it
624-6403. Please call them.
If it's a real emergency, 911 is fine.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. And don't ever hesitate about calling 911. So the box culvert at Rio Park, which is our box culvert, the flapper gates because of the storm surge are closed. So as water comes down Mission Trail, we may see some localized flooding in the ball fields area below the Mission. So we're monitoring that very, very closely, obviously. And then my next note, I can't even read, but.
I'll say something if you want to try to
yeah,
decipher
please,
your handwriting
please,
there.
go
So
ahead.
we actually have, the city of Carmel-by-the-Sea has that, as we mentioned yesterday, the sort of reverse 911.
Yeah, the Nixle.
It's called Nixle. And I'm going to put a link in when we send out this video to you, so there'll be a link in there. But you can go and sign up for this Carmel specific one. So there's a big Monterey County one, and there's a Carmel-by-the-Sea specific one. It's called Nixle.com. If you go there and sign up for the Carmel-by-the-Sea Police Department updates, you'll get all of our local updates.
Perfect.
So please do that. It's really important information.
I could read my writing now. It was a plus 5.7 tide at about 7:30 this morning. So it's going down now. And you'll see the waves size diminishing, but don't go down there. Look at people's pictures. Yeah, that's what I got. And we have a reprieve tomorrow again.
Yep.
And then more rain this weekend. So we'll be ready for the next deluge.
Yeah, and we're not out of the woods. That rain, even though there's not going to be the heavy winds, the ground is saturated. So just the weight of trees sometimes leaning will be enough at that point when the ground is saturated. So still, keep your eyes up. Look at what's going on around you. Be aware of your surroundings and stay safe out there.
Thank you. Well done.
All right, you too.
All right. Take good care.